What's going on, people? This is a disappointing deadhead. Disappointing deadhead. So basically, I was just supposed to run a load up, run a load back down, make some money, and then go home. That was the game plan. Everything was on point. Everything looked marvelous. $2 grand going up, get at least $1 to $1,300 coming back down. You know, bills paid. Everything was just right there, ready for me to go ahead and do what I gotta do. And then what happened? It was 2 accidents on the 395 when I was heading up to Reno. There was traffic. You know, what's going on, Pearl? Hey, Pink already know what it is, Pearl. She already know what it is. I love that lady like a sister. You know, I love her like a sister. But I will say, y'all look like y'all enjoyed yourself a little bit too much, and I'm just slightly jealous, just a little bit. Not too much though, just a little bit. You know, but what happened is, one, it was Friday, okay? So I ran the load up there. I was gonna run it through the night where I'm thinking that, you know, there's no traffic, no nothing, and everything's gonna be good and gravy. You know, 500 something miles, you know, California 55 should take me at least 10.5 hours. So I had 30 to 40 minutes to play with, you know, to maneuver around traffic or whatever. I got an hour and a half I-15 connection to 91 West Club. Okay. I got an hour and a half away and I was out of time. I ran out of time. Well, I didn't run out of time. I just didn't have enough time because of the accidents that was on the 395. So, the latest I could deliver that load was 2 o'clock. I shut down, did an 8-2 split so I could make sure to get there on time. I got there on time. I had a load trailer full of hotel refrigerators. So I'm like, dang, I need them to get this stuff off my truck as soon as possible, because for me to book my loads, once I get my Raycon, I have to send it off. You know, I got to send it off. So when I get there, they're telling me that they have to unload the truck by hand. 53-foot trailer of refrigerators by hand. So now I'm sitting there and I'm stuck, and it's like it's going on 4, maybe 4:35 o'clock by the time I get to, you know, make sure I can pick a load and get there on time. But the people that I deal with is on the East Coast, so they all going home for the 1st of July or New Year's. So I tried to call the brokers that was on the West Coast. None of them could find freight, and the only thing they could find was 45,000 pounds. And it was paying like $800. Why is all these shoes in the road? It was paying like $800. I'm like, I'm not about to pull 44,000 pounds for 500 some miles for $800. I'm not about to do it. If they would have said, hey, you know, we found this load, 12,000 pounds, but it only paid $800, you know what? Give it to me. I just run it to pay for my fuel to get back to the house. Didn't happen like that. So I got a decision to make. Now, what's making this decision is I made a promise to my lady that I will be home so we can bring in the new year together. We're gonna go out to some friend's house, have a game night, get drunk, play some adult games. Kids gonna run around crazy, you know. And now my lady don't ask too much. So when she do ask me, and technically she don't ask because she don't want to be like, you know, feel like she's the reason why I'm not out here making money. She just would suggest, it would be nice if you was home for the New Year's. I said, would it, baby? She was like, yeah, it'll be nice. And that's her way of telling me, you need to bring your ass home for New Year's. But she's polite with it because, you know, she classy like that, you know. She don't want to force me to do anything, because you know, as a man, you ain't gonna force me to do nothing. I'd rather cause a problem and deal with it later, you know, because of my pride. But I said, all right, I'm gonna run this load up. I'm gonna grab a load, come back down. We're gonna have a couple, you know, about a, you know, good $1,500 in the bank account. My bills are gonna be paid for the company. Everything's gonna be gravy. It's gonna be a breeze. And now I'm sitting here with no freight, and I've deadheaded now. I'm gonna deadhead total of 575 miles. Now, some people be like, oh man, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't move the truck, but you don't understand. It's not about moving the truck. It's about honoring the obligation I made to the woman that's standing beside me, that's letting me go out here and try to become what it is that I want to become, and not hassling me about becoming what she think I should become. You know? So 575 miles, I'm deadheaded back down from Reno or Sparks, Nevada, back down to San Diego. I've been driving since about 10 o'clock last night. Basically watched the sun come up. Took my 30-minute break. Now, some people might be wondering what I'm doing with the tempo videos. So with the tempo videos, there's a variety of things that I'm testing and doing, even though it just might look like you just putting music to a ride. I would like to do a short one. I would like to do a short run, meaning, you know, go from San Diego to LA, turn around, go from LA back down to San Diego, and take y'all on the ride with me for the whole time. And if you stay with me for that 2.5 hour drive, then you just made X amount of money. Like to go from San Diego to LA, I could probably get about $1,200, $1,300. You know, but you gotta understand, that's like 250 miles, something like that. Man, that sun is just blowing out everything. And you know, I thought it'd be a cool little thing. Also, I wanted to do an 8-hour mix. It's gonna be DJ TRB up in this thing. I want to see how the tempo goes with the ride-alongs. So I'm trying to fast tempo. This dude tires is about to blow or something. I don't know if y'all can see all that smoke coming off that pickup truck. So that's kind of what I'm testing with these tempo videos. Also, I want to see at different frame rates how the music will play along with riding at night at 60 frames per second and riding in the daytime, and you know, doing that 4K and so on and so forth. So that's all the tempo tests are. But yeah, now I wanted to ask y'all, going out here driving trucks, starting a business, to me it seems like there's a hint of selfishness that goes along with doing what it is that we want to do in the trucking industry. You kind of got to be selfish, because you're leaving the wife, the boyfriend, the husband, the better half at home while you're out here chasing your dreams. Do y'all feel like that's being selfish? Like, look, I understand that you got what you got going on, but this is what I want to do, and I'm going to do it, and I'm not going to be home the majority of the year while I try to figure out what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. Do you think that's selfish? Because sometimes I look at it like I'm putting my drive and ambition above my family. A lot of people take pride in saying, I go home every day. You know? And I was just, you know, it kind of crossed my mind. Like, I usually stay out about 2 weeks. I do a run out for 1 week, and then the next week is the run back home to come back home. So I'm usually out for about 2 weeks. And I'm just leaving all the home and raising 3 kids and all that stuff to her. I come home, I whoop them, I feed them, I kiss them, and pinch their butt cheeks, and then I'm back out. So I do feel like there's a sense, there's a bit of selfishness on my end. And that's why when I go home, I try to ball out to let her know that I appreciate her. And this is the fruits of our labor that I am treating you with. You know, that was just something that crossed my mind, man. Something that just crossed my mind. And I didn't know how y'all felt about it. You know, because I know she supports me in whatever it is that I do. At the same time, and the only reason why I think I can get away with it is because she's doing what she wanted to do anyway. She's doing come on driver, come on driver, come on driver, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on driver, come on driver, come on driver. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm flashing my brights at him. You don't want to get over? God damn, how long did it take you to get over? I saw that slow ass vehicle half a mile back, and it took you to do all that just to get around that vehicle. Nah, I don't even want your lights. I don't want your lights. Come on, four-wheeler. You ain't gonna take it, four-wheeler? Get it. You should immediately saw that vehicle. When we both came around the corner at the same time, I immediately went ahead and jumped in the next lane because I saw how slow this vehicle was going. Now, what are you doing in your truck that you did not realize? Because you're getting off. Then you know what, driver? You're getting off right there. I'm sorry that I even fussed. Wait a minute, are you getting off? I'm sorry that I fussed at you. But still, you're supposed to have saw that vehicle way down the way. What kind of stuff is that? What kind of stuff is that? You should have just saw that vehicle, went ahead, put the hammer down. I don't know how big your hammer is. I know it ain't bigger than mine, though. That's all I'm saying. Your hammer ain't bigger than mine. You know, I'm flashing lights. I'm hitting the horn like, get over. Oh, well. But if you're getting off right there, then he was better off either. He should have just went ahead and slowed down. Like, he saw the vehicle going mad slow. Not only did you see the vehicle going slow, I saw that the lane was ending anyway. Then you gotta pay attention, people. How is it I could do a live feed and I took in more information doing a live feed than that driver did doing what he was doing? But I guarantee you, I ain't gonna guarantee you, most likely, he was probably, his Qualcomm was telling him, hey, you gotta get off at the next exit. He didn't know where the next exit was. You know, then you got this, you know, he's probably fiddling with his Qualcomm or something. Ow. But yeah, there's a hint of selfishness there. And is that just part of the game though? Like, look, and that's one thing, if somebody's out here trying to create a business and build an empire, somebody's gonna get left behind if it's not something that both of y'all can do. If me and her was, you know, truck drivers and we teamed up and we did our thing, that's different because she'll be right there with me. We'll be working together. But what I'm trying to do, I'm doing by myself. You know? I'm doing by myself. And I'm not doing it by myself per se because I need somebody to be home to take care of the kids. But I'm out here on the road figuring it out, you know, and I just kind of feel like, yeah, I'm being a little selfish. You know, the way I try to make it up with money, gifts, you know, I get her little stuff like, there's a subscription called Scentbird. I don't know if y'all familiar with Scentbird, but every month she gets a new perfume. And if it's one that she really likes, I just go out and get it for her. You know, I go home, I give her at least 20, 30 minutes. It depends. Like, I give her 10 minutes ahead for every week that I'm out. I was out 2 weeks, 20 minutes. Let me go ahead and stretch, get in a comfortable position, rest your thighs right here. You know what I'm saying? Right here. And do my thing, you know. And what I'm realizing is that the reason why I go home and I spend so much money is because I feel a little bit guilty about being away from home and leaving her to raise the kids. The kids are young. You know what I'm saying? The kids are young, so I'm leaving her to raise and instill morals and ideals and self-worth into kids. You know? And I'm not there. You know, it'd be different if the kids was 10, 15, something like that, but they're young. You know? So I kind of feel I feel some type of way about that. And I think that's why I go home and I spend so much money. Now, is that wrong to feel that way? Because I'm trying to, one of the reasons that I'm mentioning it, because that's just something that you have to take into account when you come out and drive a truck and you go OTR or whatever it is that you're trying to do. You got to take your family into account. And a lot of times, doing what you're doing, starting a business and trying to break out on your own, you tend to focus on what it is that you got going on instead of focusing on what y'all got going on. You know, the hardest job is to raise another human. That's hard, especially at the age that they are. So that's kind of why I pamper them when I get home and stuff like that. It is what it is. Some thoughts that ran through my mind. Thoughts that ran through my mind. You know, I got to go back and watch Miss Pearl video. You know, the live feeds and everything. Miss Pearl said she went in the safe. Yeah, she went in the safe. Yeah. Well, I'm on my way home. I'm gonna bring in the first. Once I bring in the first, I'm gonna hit it hard for about 2-3 weeks. I'm gonna do like one good long load and then short haul it all the way back to the house and get the bank accounts back to where they were, and hopefully, you know, exceed what it is I'm trying to do. But other than that, listen, people, I hope everybody has a safe New Year. All right, do what it is that you do. All right, let's see what y'all talking about. Hold on, let me scan. I'm scanning to the next 2 curves. Okay. Locals here in SoCal. Okay, hold on, let me scan. With Swift, where TRB is passing through. Hey, that's what's up, man. I can't read the long Jay. I can't read the long ones. TRB, you're about to pass my pad. Hey, that's what's up, man. You jump on out here, you might be able to catch me. Just don't take no pictures of the truck. Red Duchess said Amazon is good. You talking about that Amazon? Oh no, you talking about actual Amazon. I thought you was talking about something else. Ah! Nah, yeah, Amazon is good, but it's interesting to see what Amazon is going to do now that the Christmas rush is over. They're still going to have plenty of freight to move, but is it going to still pay the same? Because I was getting, you know, the highest I think I got was close to like $4 a mile for an Amazon load. You know, we need more video with those, Miss Pearl. Oh, hey, y'all talk about, y'all go holler at Miss Pearl if you ain't subscribed to Miss Pearl video. She did her first live feed. And I hate that when I jumped in there, you know, the mood was all, hey, yeah, girl, all excited. Then it was like, you know, kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. Hurt my feelings. You know. No, I don't want to haul repos because I don't want to be getting in and out of trucks that somebody else lived in and left. So, let's say we get paid added no matter to us. Hey, that's what's up, man. It's just that, you know, it's always a gamble. Look at Swift pulling the Amazon trailer. It's always a gamble. You know, if you get paid by hour, whatever works for you, works for you. You know, whatever works for the next man, works for the next man. You dig? Oh, is illegal? Oh, overseas somewhere? Yeah. Well, look, y'all hit the like button. I hope everybody have a great holiday. I probably won't be posting anything till after the 1st. And we're going to be on it. 2017 has been great. I guess I do a 2017, end of 2017 feed or video. 2017 been good to me. I got offered for TV shows. I got offered for products. You know, I'm making really good money with the YouTube. You know, I jumped lease. I'm doing my thing. I'm figuring stuff out. So I definitely will be. I ain't gonna say definitely because I don't know. I'm lazy. He said, "Go live, family live feed. Go." You know what? I might just do that because we're going to a little to one of my family's house. So I might just jump on real quick and let y'all see some of the buffoonery that we got going on over there. You know, I might let y'all see some of the buffoonery we got going on over there. All we're gonna be doing is drinking and playing whatever games that his wife comes up with. You know. So, but other than that, y'all be easy. I let you know, man. I got another TV show that I'm doing a cast. They want to do a casting call with me, so I don't know. I ain't gonna really mention it too much until I actually get to it, you know. And I just be like, hey, y'all go look at the Discovery Channel or National Geographic or whatever, you know. And I might just be on there. That'll be dope. Y'all be easy. As always, I thank you.